A little something, something, something like this.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my humble abode. This is Vic. Hope y'all had a fantastic New Year's and hope y'all having a great start of the year. Man, it is 2020. It's here, man. It's crazy. We don't have flying cars yet, but I guess we're kind of getting there, maybe. I don't know. That'd be really nuts if we actually see flying cars one day. But anyways, I want to do this unboxing for y'all because I haven't done an unboxing in a very long time. Usually when I get packages, I open them right away off camera, and then I play with the toys, and then I usually show y'all the toys like the next day or so, or sometimes the same day. But I realized some of y'all might actually enjoy like unboxings, because then you guys get to enjoy like the enjoyment of opening the package and seeing the figure for the first time and all that. So anyways, enough of that. Let's go and get to this. So I'm gonna actually put all this aside and I will be back. All right, so I got 3 packages to open today, and there's the 2 boxes as you guys saw, and then I have this here, and I got this. I did not get this from Amazon Prime. Yeah, this is from eBay, but I guess they used this bubble mailer. All right, sorry about that. It took me a bit to open this, but anyways, here it is. Let's check it out. And like I said, I rarely buy this kind of item, but recently I actually watched a movie that I haven't watched in over a decade. And watching it now, it's just, I perceived it differently, and I'm just blown away by this movie. And now there's actually a show of it, which we will talk about here in a little bit. Oh man, very nicely packed. It comes with a pineapple too? Thank you for shopping. Enjoy. Classical Uniques. Awesome. That is really cool. I'm going to keep this pineapple. I've got... Let's see. Oh, okay. These are a bit out of position, but here it goes. As you can see, is a sticker set from the Watchmen movie. Or, the comic series. This is actually based off the comic series, but there is a movie that came in 2009. Absolutely amazing series and story. Man, these characters just are awesome, man. Rorschach, one of my favorite characters. There's the Silk Spectre. And, man, yeah, these are magnetic, so I'll be putting these on my refrigerator. Anyway, there's that. We'll talk more about the movies later in the show. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, let's get to these boxes. So, I actually wrote that. Let's open this up. Ooh, okay. Alright, so this is a line that you guys don't know that I'm into yet. I actually bought a whole bunch of figures from this line earlier last year, and I just haven't got around to it. And I did open up some of the figures, which I will show y'all later on. But this is the Mythic Legions Kurzog. And as you can see, he is just gigantic. And let's see. Alright, sorry about that. It wouldn't focus because I had it on the wide lens, so there it is. That's much better. So you want to pause it? Go ahead. So Kurzog, he's an ogre, and he is absolutely gigantic. I knew he was gonna be pretty big, but not this tall. Jeez. Like, let's put Beast beside him. Yeah, so you can see he is just enormous. And his feet is actually right here, so it's a little deceiving on how it looks right there. But let's actually bust him out of the package and let's check him out. Alright, here is Kurzog out of the package. And he looks terrifying. Face is monstrous with those big fangs. Man. That's a good looking ogre. A lot of great details. Look at the warts on the top of his head. Wrinkles. Like, man, look at the details on these. Man, Mythic Legions, man. They are on a whole nother level. And there's no other companies like them that are making this kind of stuff, I believe. Absolutely amazing. Look at the little intricate details on those spikes or the horns. Really nice. And let's see, comes with these bones that hangs out from this belt buckle. I thought they were gonna be looser, but no, they're all stuck together. Really nice details, man. The sculpt, yeah, it's all sculpted in there. Let's take a look at the back. It's got nice pointy ears. Really good musculature. Look at them triceps, man. Look at the details on that tricep. Really nice, man. Got a very unique look, unlike humans, you know? That's really nice. I really like that. Come with some soft material there to make it look like a hide. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I've never shown a Mythic Legions in my channel, so this is the first time. I actually have I took advantage of the in-stock sale last year. If you're a Mythic Legions collector, then you may know how this goes, but Four Horsemen, they're the company that makes Mythic Legions. They have in-stock sale every year where they sell a lot of the older releases or previous release, and they sell it for the retail price. If you don't take advantage of these in-stock sales, man, the aftermarket price goes up a lot. It depends, of course, it depends on the figure, but I did not want to pay no aftermarket prices, and I knew I was going to get really deep into this line because I absolutely love these type of characters. You know, I grew up watching Lord of the Rings, reading Narnia, one of my favorite books there. But what really got me into this type of fantasy genre is the book Drizzt, The Legends of Drizzt Do'Urden. Drizzt Do'Urden is a dark elf from a place called Menzoberran, and he's got a series of books where he just goes on adventures and meets, you know, other heroes, and he actually becomes a ranger in the future. And that's actually what inspired me to have the name Ranger in my channel name. Just been fascinated about these type of rangers in these fantasy books. And this is actually the first Mythic Legions that I opened up. I actually haven't opened up them all. I didn't open them all because I want to savor it, you know what I'm saying? And it was a big investment. And I actually borrowed some money at the time because it was a lot of money. It took a lot of money to buy that many figures. 35 Mythic Legions figures, so. But man, look at the details, man. The colors just pop. And this is the Elf Ranger. And this is the one I was really looking forward to the most because it kind of reminds me of Drizzt Do'Urden, the dark elf who becomes a ranger later in the future in the book series. Of course, he's not exactly like this type of elf, like the wood elf or anything, but would love to do like a custom Drizzt Do'Urden one day. But man, look at the details, absolutely. And the articulation on Mythic Legions is amazing. The ankle rocker is so freaking good on this Elf Ranger. Like, I was very surprised because a lot of times when I see Mythic Legion pictures of Mythic Legion, there's a lot of them I see them in like static poses, and that's reasonable because these look good in any type of pose. They really do, man. Like, just because the details. And if y'all seen Josh Pence, he collects a lot of Mythic Legions. You see how he's so into Mythic Legions, and now after like popping this one open, I actually started opening these up in December, and you'd probably be surprised, like, why did you wait that long? You know, I just kept it aside, and it was just such a big investment. Like, man, a lot of hard-earned money involved, and I don't know, it just felt, it's hard to explain. It just felt weird to like just want to open them all at the same time. So I figured I'm just gonna wait until around Christmas time, and I want to also pay back my friend in full, so I can feel comfortable on opening these. So that's why I waited, but really appreciate that friend for helping me out at the time, because I do not want to pay the aftermarket prices. But yeah, he looks, man, look at the bow, short sword, soft good cape. This was kind of complicated to put on, you know, like you had to put these, I had to like wedge them underneath these pauldrons. And I noticed like in a lot of other Mythic Legions videos, like everyone does it differently, which is really cool. You know, I guess you could, they really allow you to customize. They have a lot of customized options. So, sorry, back to Kurzog. Sorry, I kind of went on a tangent there. He also came with this 4-sided axe. Again, really good details. And man, that's a hell of a weapon. And you can actually, I believe you can make it even longer by adding these and connecting them. It came with these too. Pretty sure that, yeah, I think I would want to make this a bit taller because he's a tall fella. There's that. All right, so there's Kurzog. And I'll actually show you all more Mythic Legions in a future video. I still haven't figured out how I'm gonna do them. Like, am I gonna do it right after, or show them like after a toy hunt or whatnot, or just make a video with Mythic Legions? Still haven't decided, so we shall see. All right, let's get to this last box here. All right, I'll go ahead and actually open it, and then I'll just show you. All right, be right back. All right, so I told y'all earlier that I'm really into Watchmen, so yes, I had to buy the figures, no doubt, and I'm still hunting for more. These figures are actually going up in price because the show Watchmen, there's actually a HBO television series now, and the first season just ended, and it is amazing. I'm gonna say hands down, man, it's in my opinion better than The Mandalorian. Of course, it's for mature audiences, so you're gonna see just a lot more just adult content, I guess you could say. And man, it's just brilliant. It really connects well with the Watchmen movie, and man, I just love it. Great actors. I highly recommend watching that show. And let's see, so we got Night Owl there, and then we have Silk Spectre, classic version. She was part of the Minutemen, which was a team that was formed in 1939 in the movie. And then we have the comedian, the same actor that played Negan from Walking Dead, played the comedian. He's got a really iconic image, like, and man, these figures have really, really nice details. The articulation is a bit lacking, like, as you can see, single jointed knees. But detail wise, man, they did a fantastic job. Really good face sculpt. And these came out, what, 2009 or 2010? And it's from the company DC Direct. So yeah, these were my first figures from that company. And yeah, look at the shading on that dress. Very nice. And we have the comedian there. Very cool. Come with that cigar. And you know what? I didn't notice that scar is there. That's pretty cool. He actually gets that in the movie. I won't say how, but all right. There's those three, and then one more. Of course, I had to get Dr. Manhattan. He is actually the only character in the movie and shows that has superpowers. And he was actually a human before becoming Dr. Manhattan. His name was actually John Osterman. He was born in Germany. I forget what year. But yeah, I actually watched this movie 3 times in the past 2 weeks. And I haven't watched the movie 3 times in like a month in the same month or year, like in over a couple of decades. So you can imagine how deep I'm into this movie and show. But anyways, yeah, again, great details, amazing face sculpt. He actually rarely wears that undie. He actually goes around naked. He usually walks around naked with his schlong out. But yeah, I guess if you want to know his origins, you could look it up, or I'll explain it more in a future video. But yeah, looks awesome. And the packaging in the back is pretty much the same. The side do have the characters' pictures. But yeah, there's that. I appreciate y'all watching. I highly recommend this movie. Please, I will probably say it again in a future video, but you know, you'll thank me later. But I guess it depends. I mean, of course, it depends on every individual. But you know, I would recommend watching it now and then watch it again like 10 years later. You know, I'm really curious if I'm gonna feel different about the movie like 10 years later down the road. Because when I watched it in my 20s, it was just, yeah, I wasn't as fascinated. But now that I'm in my 30s and maybe after more experience and knowing more about the world and stuff like that, maybe because of that, it kind of made me feel differently about the movie. But anyways, I'm gonna stop. Man, I keep going on too many tangents because I'm so into this movie and show, and I'm into the Rangers. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch y'all next time. All right, Ranger out. Peace.
Sink like a stone for the times you're a change.